Hey everyone, Beth here from Corner Piece Studio. Just finally back. We've had some internet issues, so I am finally back and able to do a video again. So welcome back if you're returning. I'm thrilled that you're here. If you are new here, welcome. So awesome that you're here. I have reached 500 subscribers, just to let you know. So there will be a video going up this weekend for a giveaway. But right now, I want to work on my Happy Mail junk journal. As you can see, I did one thing since last time. I stitched around the edges. I like that. It helps hold the paper on. It just, for me, it just finishes it and keeps everything together. I like it. Came out good. So today I'm here to show you how I'm going to get my signatures in the book, from getting paper together to getting it into my cover. So for now, I'm going to move this. I just want to put it out there real quick. If you like what you see here, please like. If you want to see some more of my content, please subscribe. It helps the algorithm on YouTube so people can see me better. Okay, what I did was I gathered 50 pieces of paper from Happy Mail that I have gotten. So if I have 50 pages, and there's 5 signatures, and there's going to be 10 pages in each signature. So they're all set. Only one is sized to the cover, so you can see how what size it's going to be, and I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, I'm going to just take the next one, and the rest I'm going to move to the side. All right, let's see here. First of all, I need the cover for sizing. It helps if you have it nearby for sizing. Okay, the height. See, that one's a little too tall. So what I'm going to do, is I am going to take a little bit off the top and measure it, and I'm going to just take a little bit off the bottom, not a lot, just a little. There we go. Because I want it to fit inside the cover. I don't want it to go edge to edge. Okay, so that's that. So let's see how many of these fit there. Okay, and you'll notice that I have some tape on here. What I did is I taped 2 pages together to make one. So let me show you how I do that first before I move on. I take 2 pages. They can be from the same book. They can be from different. These happen to be from 2 different books. So this has a raggedy edge. I really don't want the raggedy edge on there, because when I go to put the 2 pieces together, I want them to fit kind of nicely, not all mishmashed. This one's okay. That's okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put masking tape here on this one, just so it's half on, half off. So half on, half. You can use washi tape if you like. I like to use masking tape because I know the masking tape is going to hold, and it's doesn't really stand out. Okay, so there's that. That like that. Okay, so I'm going to take it up now and turn it over so the sticky part is up, and I'm going to align the bottom edge. There we go. I'm going to align the bottom edge. There. See, now it is stuck together as one. And I will add a little more masking tape in the middle. This helps strengthen it, so when I go to sew the signatures into the book, they're going to be strong enough to hold. And that's another reason I don't really use washi tape for this, because sometimes washi tape is not strong enough to hold. This is how I do it. There are many different ways that it can be done. And then I'm going to fold it. There. And yes, that one sticks out further. So where's the cover? Here it is. That one sticks out a little further. Let's see how that fits within the cover. It's a little long, so there's one or two things we can do. I can cut that, or I can make my fold it in a different spot. I folded it past the tape. Now that fits inside the cover. Some pages I do fold to make a little tuck in it. I'm going to remove a little bit of this top because it is a little too tall for the cover. Just a little off the top. You can use scissors, you can use your cutting board. I like using a ruler because it kind of gives a little bit of a deckled edge. I like that little bit of roughness. Okay, those two are set. Let's see, who's next? This one's next. Now, this one's a little bit too long, and what I could do, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to just cut it off the top and the bottom a little bit. And now I'm using scissors. It just depends on the paper and what I want from it. So a lot of these are not a lot of these, but some of these pages are from children's books. Like these two are from children's books, and one of those was from a children's book. Okay, this one. All right, that one. Okay, I have two taped together, and this one is a little too long, so I need to fold it a little deeper. And I still need to go deeper. And I'll pull it even a little further. There. There we go. That's better. And later, if things are still sticking out and not right, then I will just cut it. I'm going to use this half doily. That was part of a Happy Mail. Here's a piece of book page that is folded in half that I'm going to use. This one I'm going to fold. I'm not going to quite fold it in half. I'm going to go less than half. Because what I might do is I might find a page that I want to glue to that to make it a little wider, or maybe I'll put an envelope to it. Here's another page. Okay, here is a map. I'm going to use this map in here. I'll let it stick out that way because I think what I'll do is cover that at some point with paper. Okay, what do I have here? Here is a little pocket, an envelope that I'm going to put in there. And this is from this is from the book that was given to me. So she used washi tape to put the 2 pages together. Now you can see there it is in the middle, and she also used another kind of tape on top of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this, and I want to see what happens. First of all, it is too long, so I don't like this part here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off the bottom. I'm going to turn it inside out so I can see it, because the bottom edge of it is breaking, and I don't want that breaking in the journal. So I'm just going to cut it off. Maybe I'll use some of those buffalo for something else. I don't know. Now I have 2 folds. Will that fit in here? Will that fit in here now? Maybe. So I'm going to just fold it down like that. Actually, no. I'm going to fold in like this, and I'm going to make a deeper pocket on the other side. I might end up using it as a pocket. I may end up as using it as a flip out. I don't know. Whatever happens when I get to it is how it'll be when I go to use that page. So remember, this is my Happy Mail junk journal. So it's going to have a lot of goodies within it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. I have 10 pages here. I like her on the outside. What? I like the way that all just runs together. So let's see. There we go. That works. All right. Let's put this on the inside. Regular book page. I'm going to put another one of these on the inside. It really doesn't matter what you do and how you do it. I could have them all sit down here on the edge. I don't want to. I want them kind of centered in there. Let's see. Let's get this in there. This is a doily that I cut in half to use it as a page. So once in here, this is going to have 50 pages, and 50 times 4 is 200. So I'm going to have 200. This is going in the middle. I am going to have 200 faces, page faces, to work with. All right, so let's see. That's good. See, that's within. Now, I also have a bunch of envelopes that I want to include. Here's a pouch full of goodies. Here's a couple envelopes. And I'm not sure. Oh, this one is going to go that way. I want to cut the edge to make 2. Let's see. I'm going to fold it first, because what I want to do is I want to cut the top edge to make a pocket from the top. I have a pocket here from this one, but I want to make a pocket from the top. So I folded it where I want to fold it, and now I'm going to just clip off the top piece, and see, it opened it. So I'm going to be able to put some things in there. I think that's what I will use in this. Let's see. Where should I put it? I'm going to put it right here. And you can always move things around. See, yes, I have the postage and address label and everything on there. It'll get covered up at some point. So, and that's okay. That is okay. So now I have 2 signatures ready to go in. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pause the video, because we're at 14 minutes already. You don't need to see me do 3 more signatures. So I have 2 signatures ready. 1, 2. They are ready to go in. So I'm going to pause the video, get the other signatures ready, and then I will show you my next step. Okay, I'm back. I have my 5 signatures all set. See, they're all set to go in. All right, move my water glass out of the way. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my spine ready for the sewing. So what I need to do, I'm going to put a T on this because you want to know where your top is. So this is cut as wide as my spine. So when I close it, it doesn't interfere. And you make it so it is as long as, as tall as the book. So I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to fold it in half so I know where the center is. So that's going to show me where my center signature is going to go. Then I'm going to fold it in half the other way to find where my middle of my center signature is going to go. See the cross spot? That's the middle. So I'm going to put a dot there. See the dot? I put a dot in the middle. Now I want my bottom hole to be about 1 inch up from the bottom. So I'm going to fold this up, and the top, it's going to be 1 inch down from the top too. I'm going to fold that, and what I'm going to do is when I fold it up, you see the inch is there, I'm going to just fold it over so it's the same amount on each end, same height on each end. So I have where my center signature is going to go. Now I have 5 signatures, so I need to space for 1 on each side. There we go. And I'm just going to eyeball it. Some people measure. I eyeball. That's just me. I've done enough where I want to just eyeball, like that one is a little off. It's going over here a little. There we go. And there, and there. You can measure. Let's see. Okay. So the first one's at 2.5 centimeters. The next one is at 3.5, and then 4.5, 1.5, and half. Because you want to leave edge, you want to leave space on the edge for the edge. You don't want to run off the edge of it. Alright, I have this big catalog that I use to glue on and to poke holes in. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get a paper clip, 2 paper clips. One to clip this to the, let me get a little one. Little ones would be easier right now because of the space. So there's that, and that's a pin. That's not going to work. And there's a little one. Because you want these lined up. And you want it lined up. So, alright. I'm all set. I'm going to start poking my holes. I'm going to have 15 holes. And you just push down so you know you came through the other side. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's through right there. So you just poke through, and just, you can feel the book, or you can put your hand in the back to feel that it has come through. And if it's a problem when you're stitching your signatures in, you can always, and you can hear the snap. when it comes back out. I know it went through. If the hole isn't quite right when you're stitching them in, you can just re-poke the hole. I am using my awl. That's my sewing awl. I also got this neat little thing from Dollar General. Not Dollar General, Dollar Tree. In the craft section. It's a poker. It pokes holes real nice. Very, very sharp. And it goes through like nobody's business. It goes right on through. Okay, let's see if we can see them. It's a little hard to see them. You can see some right here. You can see some of my holes there. So, they're there. I can see them. I can feel them. I'm going to make these just a tad bigger with the other awl. But that went right through beautifully. Okay, so I am ready to work on getting my signatures in. So take the clips off, take the paper off. So now the paper is going to be used in here to help guide, to make holes, to guide for your holes. So let's see, gotta get my hair out of the way. Sorry. I just had to put my hair up out of the way, folks. It's getting a little warm in here. Got the fan going, but it's still a little warm outside, so it's a little warm in my studio. Okay, so I'm going to remove this paper clip. Now you notice I have these clips here. Those clips are going to be used to hold my papers in place. There's my center. Let me make sure everything is where I want it. Yes. So what I'm going to do, everything is in place, it's pushed in, it's all in place. So you're going to clip, put a clip, one on the top. I put a clip on the top on the left hand side and a clip on the bottom on the right, just to hold it in place. And I put these down so they're out of my way. Okay, there we go. Okay, now now you notice that this is a little bit longer than the pages, and that's all right. So you need to just kind of gauge it as to where you want it. You gauge it. So I'm going to take my pen and just put a little black dot to where I want to put my signatures, to put my holes for my signatures. Then I'm going to use this. I'm going to place it on the dot in the middle, fold it shut, and push right through. See? Came right through. You see it right there? Came right through. So take it back out. That's one hole. Do the next one. Close it so it comes through on the fold and back out. What I'm going to do, I'm turning it this way so I can get this one. I am going to be doing the three hole stitch. There we go. Okay, now that's out. What I will be using to hold them together, I'm going to hope I can get this jute in my needle. And that's what I'm hoping. Get the jute. Threading needles is not one of my best things. Alright, that's not going through. Hang on a second, I'm going to go get something else I want to use. Okay, so I found some hemp in my box. I have a book binding box. I just have everything I need to bind books is in there. I keep all my punches and everything in there. So I have extra string and stuff. This is hemp. I got this at craft store. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Now, this is my first signature. So that is going to go into the first set of holes here. Many people like to measure out how much they use. Me, I leave it on the spool or in a ball because I don't want to lose my end. My end can come out, and I don't want that to happen. It would come through. It would come through, and then I would have to start all over again. And that's not what I want to do. So I went through from the inside to the outside of the middle hole, and now I am putting it through the middle hole on the outside. Now I have to find my top hole. If you can't find it, like I said before, put your awl back in there and push it through again so you can see where it is. Sometimes that happens, especially if you use fabric. The fibers on the fabric go back to where they were. And that happens. And then you push through. I'm coming through the top hole. There's the top hole. Okay. I'm going to pull a little more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this hole, and I'm going to go into the bottom hole and back out through the cover. And I'll show you why in a minute. Let's get this through. It doesn't want to go through. There, that's better. I have a bigger needle, so I should have used the bigger awl when I poked my hole. That's what my problem was. It's okay. And then I'm going out through the bottom hole here. See, there it comes. And pull. Okay, good. Now, last stitch is to go in through the middle hole again, and then you're going to go back up through the middle on your signature. I'm going to tighten all that in just a minute. Now, when you go through, try to not go through your threads. If you do, it's no big deal, you can fix it, but you'll find out that you went, see, I did go through it, so just, you can see right here I went through my threads. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it out of the little piece of thread I hit. There we go. You notice that they're both on the same side. You don't want that. You want one on each side, because after you tighten it up, you're going to and I did it again. You're going to tie a knot. So I did it again, so I need to pull it out. And this separated, and that's okay. No big deal. That's all right. Okay, so I have a lot left. I see I have a lot here. I don't like that much, so I'm going to shorten it. I'm going to pull it shorter. I bring it to probably about the edge of the page to give me enough string to work. Then you pull it taut, and what my test is, close it up, and here it snap. It snaps on the outside. You're good to go. So then you go right over left. Oh, sorry, I am going to clip it first. Cut it off. Now I can cut it off. Right over left. Left over right. And then one more time. Now what I can do is I can leave it. I'm just going to trim it to just above the bottom edge of the page, because I might tie it in a bow later, or I might cut it off. Or I might even punch a few cutouts and put them on here. I don't know yet. Okay, now I can remove my clips. And just push your signature to the front. You want to train the pages. And there it is. First signature is sewn into the book. So, all right, I'm going to put you on pause for a few minutes so I can stitch in the rest of the signatures, and then I'll be back to show you how it came out. All right, everybody, I'm back. I am just tying off my last signature here. So let's see how it is. Let's see. Just tying it off. Where's that? There's that. All right, let's just tie it and see how I made out. Snapping. Excellent. Excellent. Tying it. 1, 2, 3, and then just clip it off a little bit. And there we are. There we are. 5 signatures in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're set. Let me just do a little quick flip through. These are all pages. This is an envelope. These are all things from Happy Mail. All from Happy Mail. So you don't have to do anything this big. You can do something with one signature. You can do something with... this has to get... I need to tighten this up a little bit. This was a pocket that was made with some goodies in it. I need to make it so it's not quite so wobbly. I did fold a book page over to extend it so I could put it into the signature. So it needs a little work, but that's okay. So here we are. There's all my signatures in the book. So you have been with me from beginning to end. Thank you for being there. If you like what you saw, please like. Press the like button. It helps the algorithm on YouTube for me. And press the subscribe so you can see more. And my next video this weekend is going to be the giveaway for my 500 subscribers. I made it. I have 500 subscribers. So thank you so much. Have a great day and stay safe. Bye now.